Dad and stepmom found out they had a year left to force me to split my late mom's money with their kids, so they made my life miserable. After the whole money blow up, things at home got even weirder. You know that feeling when you can tell people are talking about you behind your back? It was like that. My dad and Rachel were acting super off, and Madison wasn't helping either. Every time I walked into the room, it would go dead silent. They just stared at me like I was some kind of villain for not handing over my inheritance. It was awkward as hell. One day, Rachel decided to take things up a notch. She pulled me aside in the kitchen and tried to have this heart-to-heart conversation. I was just trying to make a sandwich, and she comes at me with, "Alex, I think you're making a mistake. You're young, and you don't understand the value of family yet. When you get older, you'll see that helping out your siblings is more important than any amount of money." I just looked at her and said, "They're not my siblings. Madison isn't even blood-related, and Jake's my half-brother. This money has nothing to do with them." She looked shocked, like I just insulted her entire existence, but come on, was I supposed to just roll over and agree with her guilt trip? Rachel wasn't done, though. She tried to go on about how family isn't just about blood and how I should show compassion, but I wasn't buying any of it. It was the same old routine: make me feel bad, get me to agree to give them money, and everyone's happy, except me, of course. Things hit a real turning point about a week later. My dad and I had this huge blow-up argument, and honestly, I didn't see it coming. He had been pretty quiet after the initial conversation, so I thought maybe he'd let it go. I was wrong. One night, he comes home from work, and I can already tell something's up. He's all tense and doesn't even bother with the usual "how was your day?" small talk. Instead, he just says, "We need to talk," in that serious dad voice that makes you feel like you're about to get grounded or something. So we sit down in the living room, and he starts off slow, like he's trying to be reasonable. He's like, "Alex, I know you're young, and you might not fully understand what you're doing with this money. I'm not saying you have to give all of it away, but Madison really needs help for college, and Jake, well, he's got a future ahead of him too. You could do something great for them." I could feel the anger boiling up inside me, but I kept my cool, mostly. I told him, "Dad, this isn't my responsibility. You and Rachel need to figure out how to pay for Madison's college and Jake's future. That's on you, not me." And then he snapped, like full-on snapped. He started yelling, which is something my dad never does. He said, "I've done everything for you. I've raised you, put a roof over your head, fed you, clothed you, and this is how you repay me? By being selfish?" I tried to stay calm, but it was hard. I mean, come on, he was basically saying that I owed him my inheritance because he did the bare minimum of being a parent. I told him, "This money is from Mom and my grandparents. They set it up for me. You don't get to tell me what to do with it." That's when he said the thing that really messed with my head. He goes, "Your mom wouldn't have wanted you to turn your back on your family like this. She would have wanted you to share." That hit hard, but I knew it wasn't true. My mom set up that money specifically so I wouldn't have to deal with this kind of pressure. She knew something like this could happen, and she didn't want my dad or anyone else taking advantage of it. So I said, if Mom wanted me to share, she would have set it up that way. But she didn't. She left it for me. After that argument, my dad didn't talk to me for days. Rachel wasn't talking to me either, but that wasn't anything new. The house felt like one